right?
Yes. Come around this side. What's up, man?
Officer Fisher with Newberry PD.
Hands off my vehicle. You don't have a
Just
warrant.
to let you know, you are being recorded today.
Yeah, I know. I'm recording you. You pulled me over. I didn't exceed the speed limit. You got a middle finger. What's up?
See your license and registration.
Need reason for stop.
Nope. I need your license and
Reason
registration.
for the stop.
Why don't you answer the question?
The reason I'm stopping you.
All right.
I need to confirm.
Did we break a law?
Listen.
Did we break a law? Get your supervisor. Let me tell you who I am.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm a civil rights activist. I'm a cop watcher with over 250,000 viewers. Okay. Get yourself a supervisor. Get yourself sued.
Nope.
Doesn't matter if the registration comes back to a different name or driver. Have I violated any traffic laws?
Can I see your license?
Negative.
Okay.
Moving violation. What did I do?
What's your name, sir?
What did I do? What law did I break? Reason for the stop. Is that a crime to have a different name on the registration?
I didn't tell you that there was a different name on the registration.
You just said that. You said there was a different name.
It doesn't come back to this vehicle.
That's
your registration to confirm.
That's bull.
Can I see your registration?
What vehicle does it come back to?
Can I see your registration?
What vehicle does it come back to?
Stop your lying, buddy.
Supervisor.
This car.
He's a dipshit.
Hey, why don't you really state why you pulled us over? Because we flipped you off, buddy.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. You waved to us and everything. You're an idiot. Okay. I'm gonna.
You have your ID?
Yeah. My ID.
You're not getting passenger's ID, bro.
You get. How long you been a cop for?
Registration, please.
I don't need to provide it to you. There's no traffic infraction. My stuff is good. You want to run my VIN? You can listen. I'm going to tell you right now. I haven't violated any traffic laws or moving violations. You want to run my VIN to try and get my I can, but I know for a fact my stuff is good. What vehicle did it come back to?
So it comes back to a different colored vehicle than this. It's
Yeah.
because this vehicle comes back to a different. The registration comes back to a different vehicle.
I'll run it again.
So I need
You're
to
full
confirm.
of
No, it doesn't. No, bro.
Hey, can I get? I'm gonna
No, it doesn't.
FOIA request that call.
Get a supervisor,
And
man.
I'm gonna catch you in the
There
line.
isn't one. So can I just see a license?
Hey, you know,
Na-
I've seen
na-
I've seen Mr. Fisher before, by the way. He's made YouTube famous before by another
Have you been on YouTube
person.
before?
Can I
this
see
guy?
your? Can
Oh,
I see
yeah.
your license and registration?
Negative.
So
man.
you're just an
Negative.
idiot, right?
You can get a supervisor. Today's going to be a rough day for you. I've made no moving violations. You can run the VIN. What does it come back to? You haven't run it yet. You can run
I
it.
haven't run the VIN.
Run the VIN.
I'd like to get your.
Car is rolling down the road calm, and steady the driver knows he has not gone over 46 miles an hour. But suddenly flashing lights appear behind him. The moment shifts and tension rises. The officer walks up on the passenger side, and the man starts recording. The officer says he is from Newberry Police and tells them they're being recorded. The driver calmly replies that he too is recording because transparency works both ways. The officer asks for license and registration, but the driver demand a lawful reason for the stop. He says there was no speeding, no law broken. The officer refuses to answer and insists on identification. The driver keeps asking, have we broken a law? What is the reason for the stop? He demands a supervisor and tells the officer he is a civil rights activist, a cop watcher. With more than 250,000 viewers, the air grows heavy with authority and defiance, both standing their ground, waiting for who will blink first.
Run the VIN. I've engaged in no ordinance violations or moving violations. Run the VIN and see what it comes back to. Because I think you're full of shit. I gave you the middle finger. You didn't like that, did you?
I don't care. People.
All right, then care less. Then care less. All right, I'm sure they do. Care less out of my face.
So I ran your plate.
Yeah.
And the plate comes back to a different colored vehicle.
Well, why'd you
What
run the
color
plate?
vehicle?
So I need to.
Why'd you run the plate?
Because we flipped you off. Because you're a little.
Why'd you run the plate?
Sir.
Don't tell him what the you do in my car. Why did you run the plate? I mean, I know you can. You don't need to have probable cause or reasonable articulable suspicion to run a plate because it's in the public domain. But did you run it because you got the middle finger?
Got butt hurt.
This is the same guy. He did this. He pulled the same shit.
Pull this with.
He pulled it with another YouTuber.
You been on YouTube before, Fisher?
The officer repeats his demand for license and registration. The driver stays firm, saying there is no moving violation and no reason for the stop. The officer claims the registration comes back to a different vehicle. The driver calls it nonsense. Asks to see proof. He challenges every statement with sharp precision, saying, "Stop your lying, buddy," and get a supervisor. The officer grows frustrated while the passenger records every word. The driver reminds him of his rights, tells him to run the VIN if he wants, but he knows his documents are clean. He mentions the officer is known online for bad stops and warns this encounter will be public for everyone to see. The more the officer insists, the stronger the refusal becomes. A camera captures tension building between power and principle, neither side ready to back down.
This is Lincoln, right? Oh, Newberry. That's
Newberry.
right, Newberry. Yeah. As a matter of fact,
Oh, did you?
I'll be right back.
Hey, listen, keep your hands where I can see him.
What a chump this guy is.
Hold on a second, I gotta call Anna. Let her know we got pulled over.
you gotta be.
Hold on, quiet for one second. Guys, one second, guys. One sec, guys.
I told you
Was it Newberry?
this guy. Newberry.
Hey, we got pulled over by a Newberry cop because we flipped him off. He tried getting my license and reg. I told him no, and then he said the reason he's asking for it is because the plate comes back to a different vehicle. A different color vehicle. I told him he was full of shit. So, I made him run the VIN, and now he's behind us.
Like you're driving in the car and he's just following
No,
you?
we're pulled over on the side of the road for giving the cop the finger.
Oh my God. You're recording it, right?
Of course I'm it.
No, wait.
Okay, I'm like, well, get off the phone with me and give him more.
Hold on, I gotta make sure John has your number in case anything goes sideways.
Well, there better not be anything that goes sideways. Because I'm making you dinner.
I know.
And I can't hear his too. I can take it home though.
All right, well, I'll stay off the phone with you. I just gave you her number, but you had it anyways. All right, love you, babe.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Can you believe that guy had the balls to ask me for an ID? What an idiot! I mean, we really hired some real freaking idiots, man.
I mean, listen, I'm telling you, this guy, I've seen this guy. He's YouTube famous for this shit. Yeah.
The driver makes a phone call telling someone on the other end they have been pulled over for flipping off a cop. He explains the officer claims their plate comes back to a different color vehicle. He laughs it off and calls it another lie. He reminds her everything is being recorded. He assures her nothing will go sideways because he knows his rights and refuses to be bullied. The car remains parked on the roadside. The flashing lights paint the inside red and blue. The driver waits and talks about how ridiculous the stop is, saying he has seen this officer before on YouTube, famous for the wrong reasons. His confidence shows. He knows this is more than a stop. It is a moment of accountability. The camera never stops rolling, every second documented for truth.
All right, sir. So just to let you know, this registration is coming back to a black Equinox. So obviously, it's not black; it's gray.
Right.
So if you could just get that updated with your town office or city office.
You're a joke.
But let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
And careful, because I don't want you to get pegged by a car going by.
I appreciate that.
And I understand, because I've been doing this for a long time.
Yep.
You don't have to have a reason to run my plate. So I don't really give a shit that you did.
Yep.
But is the reason, would you have ran my plate if I didn't give you the middle finger?
So
Honest conversation.
Huh?
Honest conversation. Put the window down so I can see it better.
Well, I'm telling you why I stopped you, okay?
Why?
And
Well, why did you run the plate? I understand why you stopped me.
Okay. Yep.
I understand why you stopped me. And do you have a copy of the CAT report, the incident report number?
No, I don't.
Okay. You called it in over dispatch, though, right?
Correct.
All right. So I'm going to pull the dispatch logs, the re-radio broadcast.
You're welcome to
But
do
did
that,
you
okay?
did you
All right,
run my
have a good
tags?
day.
Well, stop's over. I'll get out.
Wait.
After several minutes, the officer returns, saying the registration comes back to a black Equinox, but the car is gray. The driver mocks the excuse and calls it a joke. He then questions the officer, directly asking, would you have run my plate? If I hadn't given you the middle finger, he pushes for an honest answer. But the officer dodges the question. The driver reminds him he will pull the dispatch logs and radio broadcast as public record. When the officer ends the stop, the driver asks, am I detained? Repeatedly until the answer is clear, he is free to go. He steps out, declaring the stop is over. And the officer orders him back. The driver refuses to be silenced, calling out the hypocrisy of those who abuse power. To stop ends not with surrender, but with truth recorded. Forever citizens standing firm against intimidation and walking away knowing he owned the moment.
Stop pulling people over, you idiot.
Stop's over. I'll hop out now. Stop's over. Am I detained?
Get back in the
Am I detained?
Get back in the
Am I detained?
Get back in
Don't put your hand on my face.
I didn't.
Am I detained? Is this
All right.
a no stopping zone? Yeah, that's what I thought. out of here.
If you guys are going to cause a problem,
No, you're causing a problem.
if you guys are going to cause a problem
Yeah.
here,
What problem?
get back in the car.
I'm
The
good.
stop's over, dude. The stop's
It's not a no stopping, no standing. Not a no stopping, no standing.
You guys are refusing to get back in the car?
The stop is concluded.
You guys are
Is
refusing
this?
to get back
Am I
in the car.
detained?
You guys are refusing
Am I
to get back in the
detained?
car?
Am I
Have a nice
detained?
day.
Yeah. Have a nice day. Bye.
the people alone. Why you YouTube You clown. That's the reason why you give the badge a bad name. It's like you.
Now this is why you can trust most police officers. They don't care about our rights or the law for that matter. They only care about their ego and making sure that everyone obeys their orders even if they are unlawful. And this is why it is so important for you to know your rights and to help us to bring awareness to the rest of the public. So don't forget to support the channel by subscribing, like the video, and leave a comment to reach more people. And remember, always record the police.